Finally, we have our preschool Splash 4 level. In this level, children are very independent and are starting to work on technique. You should be as hands-off as possible without compromising safety. We start right off with our front float. We introduce the X, Y, I float, where they float like an X, bring their ankles together for a Y position, and then hands overhead for an I position. Here's Amelia, X, Y, and I. Here goes Grace for the same skill. Grace comes out to float like an X, ankles together. In our next clip, Amelia does her front glide with just a little support at the end. In Splash 4, we go right to the swim, float, swim method within the stroke. Hudson did a good job. And here we have Ryan with great big arms, rolling for his breath and back over again. It's important to stress why they're rolling. They're rolling to take an inhale. Inhale, back over. Hudson gets one more turn here. Great ear in the water there for a side breath. Moving on now to working on our back. Amelia does a back float with kicking. She's got a great body position. And here goes Ryan, now adding the backstroke arms in. Grace shows us her elementary backstroke. This motion is probably too fast, and we're going to want to work with her on that. We now move into the dolphin kick, trying to help Amelia get a couple body motions before it's time for her breath. Now it's Ryan's turn. It would help if his eyes were looking at the bottom of the pool. Hudson is now going to add the butterfly arms to the body motion. Stephanie helps guide his arms up and over. It's helpful to do a couple strokes without a breath when practicing this. Here goes Ryan. Pretty good attempt on his first try. And now Grace. Stephanie helps Grace get her arms over the water. Now we move on to breaststroke. Stephanie demonstrates what the arm motion should look like. They practice while standing, blowing air out, coming up for the breath, gliding and blowing air out again. Breaststroke timing takes a great deal of practice to get down. Grace is going to try it now within the stroke. We're going to finish up with treading water. Grace is very independent with this. Amelia gives it a turn as well. For our final skill in Splash 4, we are doing a kneeling dive. For the purpose of this video, we are using level 3 students. Toes are forward on the gutter, knee is down, hips are raised, and the child enters hands and head first.
Hands first.